About a quarter of the way through conference play for James Madison women's basketball, and even though 14 games remain on the SBC slate, perhaps the Dukes are starting to establish themselves as the team to beat. Untainted through 4, a convincing dub over the reigning champs on Thursday, and JMU finds itself alone at the top of the table, gearing up for Georgia Southern. The Eagles soaring in from Atlanta following their strongest results of the season. As we say hello from the Atlantic Union Bank Center, thanks so much for joining us on your Saturday afternoon. I'm Corey Spector. As James Madison, at 12-4 overall, 4-0 in league play, entertains the Georgia Southern Eagles at 500 overall, 8-8, and 1-3 in league play. Gwynn pops up a free throw line jumper, misses off to the left, and Barnes yanks down the rebound for James Madison. AB already with a couple of bounds. Stevenson behind the back pass. Kozlova, left block layup is good, and one. Foul underneath, contact with the arms coming down from Green, and a three-point play opportunity for Kozlova. With 7:33 to go in the opening quarter, it's 4-4. Oh, beautiful dish that time from Stevenson, using the behind the back, and that's the first time she's done that since the Villanova game. Turnaround shot with the right hand. India Green, center of the lane, can't get it to go. Ashanti Barnes with the rebound, accelerates across the timeline, pulls up for a free throw line. Jay can't hit, off the back rim. Offensive rebound, McDaniel tracks it down straight away at the top of the arc and feeds Hazel, strolls down the alley, puts up a right block layup and scores. Hazel with their first 2 points, and James Madison has its first lead, 6-4 over Georgia Southern. 6:45 to play first quarter. Stevenson, Robinson, Hazel, Williams, and Goodman for JMU. Stevenson free throw line, bounce pass, left block layup. Williams too short, gets her own miss, sticks it up off the window, and the second try is a bingo. 16-13, James Madison, a minute gone by here in the second quarter. Get it in for Green. She's doubled, wrestles the ball away on a fadeaway shot now, misses from 10, and a rebound for Anna Goodman for JMU, her 8th along with 9 points. $1:20 to go in the second quarter. It's a half-dozen point lead for JMU. McDaniel, right wing three, she sinks it. As sweet as cotton candy for P. As the second leading three-point shooter in the conference finally gets going from beyond the arc. 35-26, James Madison, a minute to go in the first half. Barnes swings it to the right wing. Zakiya Stevenson, wraparound bounce pass. Kozlova on the far block, goes to work. Lefty hook, it's too easy for Such. It's the Kozlova kingdom here on Carnival Day. Just over a minute gone by here in the third quarter as James Madison leads by 7, 38-31. And Hannah Hayden is gesturing at her team with her pointer fingers, trying to instruct them right now, trying to avoid the Eagles falling behind by a lot. They're down by 11 right now. Kozlova, the face-up, 17-footer, right elbow is true. Kozlova with 8 points and 3 rebounds, tying McDaniel for second on the team behind Goodman. Timeout, Hannah Hayden for Georgia Southern, as James Madison is off to an 8-2 start to begin this third quarter, expanding the lead to 13 over the Eagles. 44-31 JMU with 6:53 to go in the third quarter. Rebound, Hazel, 3-on-3 across the timeline. Hazel scampers, right block layup is good, and one. Coach Joe Regan always encourages his small guards, or as he calls them, his big guards, go in transition, go, take it yourself. And J25 listening to that message. 46-31, James Madison, just over 6.5 to play here in the third quarter. And Robinson across the timeline, locates McDaniel, takes the three, and sinks it. Hitting every portion of the rim and dropping down for P. Her second three-pointer made today, up to 13 points to pace JMU. 51-38 Dukes, under 4 to play third quarter. 1:45 to play in the third quarter, 12-point JMU lead. Scott left wing, starts the dribble, funnels at the top of the arc. No look pass, down low, right block layup, McDaniel. Oh, James Madison sharing the popcorn very well. 8 assists for James Madison so far. On the back door, McDaniel wide open, and Scott saw her. 14-point lead again for JMU, 1:25 to go, third quarter. Robinson delivers it to Hazel up top. Projects the ball screen, doubled and feeds. Barnes up top to Robinson, cutting left block, kick out. Scott tees up the right wing three and buries it. Rose Scott is the ringmaster here inside the AUBC. It's a 13-point James Madison lead, 63-50, 7:15 to play here in the fourth quarter. So Akinsola controlling the offense right now. Bounce pass left elbow, misses her target, and a steal for Rose Scott. 3-on-2, beaming into the front court. Bounce pass McDaniel, open left block layup is good. And another timeout from Coach Hayden as James Madison exposes Georgia Southern's measly transition D. 69-55 JMU with 5:05 to go in the fourth quarter. And a 30-second timeout for Coach Hayden. Barnes left wing. Bounce pass to Scott. Georgia Southern in the 2-3, so the Dukes are overloading on the near side as McDaniel takes a left wing three. It's good. P gets a prize on Carnival Day. And with 3:45 to go in the fourth quarter, lead back up to 16 for JMU. After a slow first quarter with only 12 points, James Madison with 24 in the second, 22 in the third, 27 in the fourth, as JMU wins by 17 over Georgia Southern, 85-68, and the Dukes are unblemished through 5 conference games. 13-4 overall, dropping Georgia Southern to 8-9 and 1-4 in league play. Peyton McDaniel makes 9 of her final 13 shots today and finishes with a season high of 29 points. Her 24th career game with at least 20. Her 5th this season, 8 for 9 from the line as well. Anna Goodman, big boost in the first half with 10 points and 8 rebounds. Susha Kozlova, after some early foul trouble, had 12. And James Madison really shared the ball well today. Everybody stepping up. How about the effort from Zakiya Stevenson? 9 points, career high 9 rebounds and 6 assists as James Madison gets the dub. And the Dukes are unbeaten in 2025.